Hey man, yo, thank you for checking in. Hey, just wanted to speak to y'all a little bit about how motivation can really help you in a big, difficult time of a stressful period, man. Um, when I say motivation, it's kind of what is motivation? How do you motivate yourself? And how do you push forward? Um, hey, recently I failed. Failed, man. I failed. I failed. Trying to do it. Thought I was ready. Thought I was prepared. Truth is, I was ready, but I wasn't prepared. All right. So it's that moment where you're just like, yo, I want to do this. I'm gonna try this, and you try it. Right. So you were ready, but if you weren't prepared, it's almost a guaranteed failure. I think the saying is, if you fail to plan, then you plan to fail, right? I think that's the saying. I don't know who said it. Not gonna look it up, but it's not me. I didn't come up with it, but I use it. It's something that I really think about. Now, the reason why I did not prepare better was I thought I was in fact ready, right? So I really thought I didn't need to prepare. Now, short time frame of when I tried this thing, very short time frame, and I really should have given myself more time. But like I said, I thought I had it. So it was a 2 week turnaround. It was an agility test. You know what I'm saying? Nah, not a ninja or nothing like that. All right, cool. Still. Hey, behave. All right, but started the test. Thought I was doing fine. Actually, I was doing fine. My pace was good. Okay, started off good, feeling good. You know what I'm saying? And then they're like you're almost there. And when they said I was almost there, be honest with you guys, I was done. You know what I'm saying? I had no more to give in that moment. And where I had gotten in the agility test was sit-ups, right? Now, to do these sit-ups, not even going to show you, but I'm going to let you know that I've never done a sit-up like that before, right? So my approach was different because at that moment when they showed me exactly how they wanted me to do it, I was like, well, damn. First of all, never seen that. Okay. First of all, never seen you do it like that. All right. I didn't know. I didn't know I was trained for some special forces. You know what I mean? All right. I'm being, because I'm still a little. I was salty. I was salty about it because I showed up, thought I was ready, and they're like, "Yo, you gonna do it like this?" And I'm like, "No," because first of all, never seen that. Never. I gave it. I was valiant though. I gave it the effort. I really thought I had it. Real talk. Really thought I had it. And I didn't. And it's been a while since I failed something. And the reason why it's been a while since I failed something is because I usually prepare very well, right? So I usually know what I'm going into. I take the necessary precautions. I work at it. And when I envision it, when I say envision, I don't just try to manifest it with words. I literally see the end. I'm like, cool, that's the end. How do I get there? And then I research the necessary steps, and then I make sure I can take them, and then I start walking. All right, that's how that goes, and I chip away at it until I'm successful. So I'm typically like very prepared. However, again, never saw this before, but I was there to do it, right? So I couldn't say, wait, let me go learn how to do it this way and be back in a week. I couldn't. It was time, right? And I was close. I was close to the desired amount, but almost doesn't count, except for horseshoes and grenades. Is that the saying? Something like that. Listen, man, I don't know the saying, but I'm fine. I'm gonna figure it out. When I figure it out, I'll put it somewhere. I might not. Real talk, I might not. But here was what I liked. Here's what I liked about myself in that moment. When I failed it, right? When I failed it, I jumped up and I was like, hey, I'm gonna see y'all soon. I'm gonna go lock in, get better, and come back and knock it out the park. And they looked at me and they were like, you know what? We believe you. And I was like, no, I don't think you understand. Because this is the setback for me. I'm going to lock in and I'm going to see y'all real soon. So don't forget the face because it's coming back. And when it does, I'm definitely going to make it happen. Right? But there's a gentleman that came out right afterwards. So my spirits weren't down. Let me go back to that. My spirits weren't down because one, is doable, right? Because yes, did 18 out of 20 people fail it? They did. But guess what? 2 did it. So those 2 that did it makes me realize, all right, cool, doable. I'm gonna get it done, right? So that's how I locked it. And again, like I said, I was close. So for me, I wasn't hurt by it because I was like, yo, I just need to practice it that way for a certain period of time, however long it takes. And once I hit it, I hit it. And once I hit it, I test it. And once I test it, I'm gonna pass it. Just like that. All right. But I liked how I looked at it, where it was just like I wasn't defeated at all. I just accepted the fact that, hey, I wasn't successful right now, but I will be, right? Because you can't really, sometimes you have no control over what life is going to throw at you. So the biggest thing for you is how you respond. And I definitely liked the way how I just responded, where it's just like, cool, didn't happen right now, but it will happen. It will happen very soon, for damn sure, right? I have like no disbelief within myself that I won't be able to do this, right? I just know that it just not yet because I'm still in training to do it. And it's just because it's new for me. But I love new things. I love challenges, man. I live for that. And it's a physical challenge because it's not mind over matter because I'm locked in to do it. So it's just physically get there. So I'm about to get there. Real talk, right? But a gentleman came out right afterwards. And I had the motivation for myself in that moment because I knew I was going to lock in and train differently, right? But he came out and he was like, hey, you were close. And I was like, yeah, but I didn't get it. He was like, listen, you don't have to figure this out on your own. It's already figured out. There's a place where we train just for this. I said, man, if you don't shut your mouth but keep talking because I need the information. He chuckled. I chuckled. But real talk, he did let me know that, no, we do this because it's common to show up and say, I got it, but you don't, you know? And he asked, he's like, hey, so what was your preparation? And I said, I didn't really have any. I'm just an agile guy who can do a little bit of fighting. Hey, no professional. A little bit of fighting here and there. So I just thought I was, physically ready. And I wasn't. Because I've never seen those sit-ups before. And the question he asked me, it offended me for a half a second. He said, man, then what the hell kind of sit-ups were you doing? I was about to cuss him out, man. I was about to be like, bro, who you face talking to, boy? Is what I was never gonna say at all, because he was even bigger than I was. But that's not the point. Listen. The thing is, he really came out as the brotherhood typically does, where when we see another brother failing in that moment, if we've done it, we really love to reach back and, yo, I got you. This is what you can do to get where you need to get. And I feel like some women may not understand the way I'm saying it that way, but it's just a guy's thing where I think we just automatically jump in and just, yo, whoa, you could do it this way, or you could do it that way, or hey, I know a different way you could do this, and we just cool, all right, and then we start doing the research behind it to see if it applies to us or not, because sometimes I can give you an advice, it doesn't work for you. But one thing most guys are willing to do is listen to each other and research it, right? Now, I'm saying it that way because I'm a dude and I know how I took it from him, because him talking to me, it's not like I went to him. But he knows that when you're working at something, if I can approach you and you can be like, hey, I'm receptive to the information you're giving, then I can give you some information that may or may not assist you moving forward. And it assisted me, right? So I was severely happy that he took the time to talk to me, because he didn't have to, right? He didn't have to. So he must have saw something in me that, I mean, I see it in myself. Come on, you know what I'm saying? But he must have also realized that I was dedicated. And after I left, I took his information and I reached out to him to let him know that I really appreciated him talking to me, to let him know that, hey, yeah, I appreciated you in the moment. I left and locked in, and I still hit you up to let you know I appreciate you even more, and that I value the information you've given me and the time that you've taken, right? Because that's also something that I want him to know, because I want him to stop and talk to the next person who doesn't make it. You know what I'm saying? Giving back. That's what we all about. And like I told you, that's the goal of the channel. The goal of the channel is to get to a position where we can monetize, and once we do, then we're starting to give back, because it's still about relieving stress, man. And when I didn't achieve my goal that I had at the moment, like, I wasn't stressed out at all. I just knew it was time to lock in. You know what I'm saying? So don't forget to motivate yourself. What does that mean? It just simply means that don't give up on you. Right? Don't give up on you. And for the people who don't give up on you, you listen to those people. Not everybody has your best wishes with the things you're doing. But if you realize that somebody is trying to push you in the way you're trying to go, and you've researched it and you know this is the way that you want to go, and you just have to get over this hurdle, and they're actually pushing you and helping you to get there, then you follow that. You follow that. Anybody who's like, yo, it's too difficult, cut them off, bro. You don't have time for this. It's not supposed to be easy. If it was easy, everybody would be doing it. If everybody's doing it, real talk, I don't even want to do it. All right? But hey, man, appreciate y'all for checking in. Remember, don't let stress rule you. All right?